Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Monday from My Mixtapez, man, and we back with another episode in the mix. But today we got an NFL legend, one of the best to do it, Adam when he signed the checks. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Pacman.
What's going on?
What's going on, my boy? It's good to have you on here, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's an honor.
Thanks for having me. You know, I'm all for us, promoting us, and the culture.
Yeah.
As you know, from where we come from, it's not too many of us that get to make it out and have a voice to give back and be on the platform to help each other out. So,
Nah, that's real.
Yeah,
that's
man.
real. I appreciate you, man. That's that. It was love you coming on, man. I know you're a busy man, and you know you got a lot of things you take care of. But you know, I'm glad you set aside some time.
Okay.
How you feeling today?
I'm good, man. It's been a hell of a weekend. I came down, had a couple business things I had to take care of, couple family things. Went to see my mom this weekend.
Always.
Had a chance to, you know, just sit back, relax, smash the reset button, and also handle a couple business ventures while I was down here.
And that's good, man. Since you speak on the ventures, how is the business side of things? You know, coming from the league, how is this side of things? Do you like it? Do you try to incorporate football into it a lot of the times? And how's this side that you know how you like about it?
Football prepared me for life, so
yeah.
I always would. Not even just football, I should say sports in general, have prepared me for this other side of life that's called life, which is dealing with business, you know, raising your family, kids, being a husband, being a son, you know what I mean, and just grasping everything. But I would say football, the tools that I learned in sports have prepared me a lot with all of the stuff that's going on now as far as business, you know what I mean, waking up, strategizing, Zoom meetings, having things structured where the days flows and you go back and you debrief from different situations and different business ideas and see what's working and what's not working and go back to the table and try to do it again, man.
You do it over and over every day.
Without being scared to not succeed. So I'm fearless when it comes to that part of the game. Because that's just me as a person. I've always been like that. I've lived my life kind of reckless without a seatbelt.
I've got one on another. We straight.
Yeah.
We driving good.
Yeah, we riding good now.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes you don't need the seatbelt if you ain't driving. So
real.
I'm in the back seat now.
Yes, sir.
Enjoying being chauffeured around. So yeah, everything worked out, man. You know, you have ups and downs. You get through situations to get to where we at now, older, and talk about it, and you laugh at a lot of the shit, and some of the shit hurt. I mean, you cry about a lot of it too.
Yeah, but it's memories though, you know what I'm saying? That's what we keep with us though, you know what I'm saying? They keep us, that's how we, you know, when we want to go back there and feel something, that's what we think about, you know?
Yeah.
You came from, you know, this football, bro, you came in 6 overall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You came in at the top, so like, how was that feeling when you got that call? Like, how did that feel?
It was by far, besides my kids and all that, but like personally, accomplishment, the best goal that I've probably, one of the best goals I should say, ever accomplished. I thought I would be 4 or 5. I ended up going 6, but I still was the first defensive player pick, so it all worked out for me. But man, a little kid from Bankhead, Bone Rock Projects, Washington Road, to have a chance to be the first defensive player pick, you know, you don't think about all of that stuff when you're going through it. And now that I'm a little older, I look back and I'm like, damn, that was pretty dope. And then you go back and look at the list of who else done it, you know what I mean? And luckily, I've had a chance to play at one of the best high schools in the world, which is Westlake.
Yeah.
And I was the first defensive player pick. Cam was the first offensive player pick. You know, and the list goes on. We have 20, 30 guys that played in that 10 to 15-year era.
Definitely.
That made it to the league.
Damn, definitely.
That was really successful, you know. So it was an unbelievable feeling, man, because you work your entire life for that one moment. And all the sweat and tears, not wanting to go to school, or fighting, the tribunals, the getting kicked out of the school, the hooked on phonics, doing the reading shit to make sure I can pass SAT.
All that.
The fucking sucking up to the teachers.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Make sure my grades right and doing the little things. But that day, you know, like, God damn, all this was worth it. And
that's real.
Besides the money part, because the money part is crazy. We already know that. But like, just that feeling that you get to have that one jersey with that one on it. You know what I mean? It's only 32 kids. Every year they get to do that.
Nah, for real.
Imagine being the first one, as far as defense-wise. It was a big accomplishment.
It's kind of crazy that you bring that situation up because, you know, like I said, I played corner too. Did everything good, you know, 2-time all-conference. Did my thing, kept my nose clean. You know what I'm saying?
What school you went to?
I went to Kent State.
Kent State. Okay.
Yeah, played corner. 11 career interceptions. Like 7th all time. Like, I did my thing. I stayed clean. Never failed a drug test. Stayed clean. Did my thing. Kept my nose clean, bro. Did everything right. Top of top. Everything. You know? And you don't make it.
How fast were you?
That was the killer. I ran a 4.56, 4.58 at my pro day. But I was a lockdown. Everybody I seen that did it, I had to film. What about Darrell Reeves? Come on, Pat.
You can't compare yourself to Darrell
I'm not comparing.
Reeves.
We talking about speed though.
Let's think about this.
Okay.
You went to Kent State.
It's gonna be tough. I know.
Darrell Reeves went to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that is correct.
Right.
Yeah, that's correct.
And Darrell Reeves is by far top 2, I would say, as far as pressing cornerbacks at the line of scrimmage.
That's correct.
He is top 3 as being one of the smartest guys to ever play the corner position. So you can't throw that in there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna compare. I don't want to.
And it's a big difference going to Kent State in Pittsburgh.
Definitely, but we talking about, you know, corners who don't have speed. Most of them are technique guys. If you could play corner, you could play corner. You don't have to run a 4.4 to play corner, right or wrong.
Yes, you do. In the league, you have to be able to run.
I didn't say run. You have to be able to run, yes, but you can run a 4.5 and play corner.
You got to be tall. You got to be good with the press. It's a lot of stuff you got to do if your ass gonna be running 4.5 playing corner. I'm just being.
Nah, it's just real. Nah, I can't take that.
The game is so different right now, bro. Like,
it's definitely different.
Like, you can't run 4.5 unless you're really good at pressing or you're really good at off.
Literally. But I got the film. I'm doing both.
And it depends on what kind of defense you're playing in. Like,
yeah. I ain't gonna step on it.
You playing man-to-man defense.
Yeah.
Or you playing a cover 3 defense. Or you Palms team. Mm-hmm. Do you mug the A-gap or y'all bailing? So a lot of that got something to do with it.
Definitely.
Everybody is not fast, but it has to fit the scheme of what you can do. Mm-hmm. Now, what was y'all defensive scheme?
We was a man type of team. We man. They gonna do whatever they do on that inside, whatever scheme, whatever curling y'all want to do. We on the outside. We mano.
Uh-huh.
Every play. You know what I'm saying?
How good was the team?
Offense was there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really. That's what hurt us. We was a top every year in the defense, but you know the offense couldn't score. You know, we holding teams 14-7. It's hard, you know. We losing a lot of games like that, but you know, I ain't know.
And you gotta realize, when you was in school, you wasn't the swag. Mac.
Yep.
Yeah. And now that Dion is changing the game,
man,
all of that, the mag, the swag, all that shit is getting way more notoriety, especially the black colleges.
Games is definitely different now. You got the transfer portal now. You don't lose a year. You know what I'm saying? Back when I was playing, you don't lose a year after that.
I like that. I like the transfer portal.
Me too.
It let the coaches know, like, you motherfuckers can get up and take off. Now we get to do the same thing. So the respect level for the coaches have to raise up now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back then you could treat a kid like shit because you know he don't really want to transfer because he's gonna have to sit out a year. Mm-hmm. Now, you know, I'm friends with, I'm just saying, Blow Joe, who played at Alabama, and I'm at Tennessee. hey man, coach over here treat us good, bro. You know what I mean? And you balling, bro.
And you doing your thing.
Have you over here, so that's how the game done changed.
Yeah,
now it's all about these coaches having a relationship with the players.
Nah, for real, that's live. So getting drafted to Tennessee, how was the love? Was the love like, all right, I like this? Because you went on to Cincinnati. Like, what was the difference? Which one did you like more?
I wouldn't say like more, but I'm always gonna be thankful for Tennessee and the Adams family for what they done for me. Now on the other hand, I had a chance to leave there and go to Cowboys, which was great.
Yeah.
Jerry will always be top tier on my list because he taught me a lot of different things about life and money and doing certain things to make sure you're straight after football. And then we go to Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is number one, if you ask me, because he was the guy that heard everything. You get what I'm saying? This was my last stop, so he, the Tennessee, the Dallas, then I get there, and the relationship that he built with me and my family, bro, is priceless. Like, and I'm not just saying that like on here, like it's priceless. Like the stuff that he did for us. So he's number one. Like that choked me up because like my daughter was born at 22 weeks. So I was fucking going from practice to the hospital, practice to the hospital, you know what I mean? And that shit there was probably one of the most touching things because you can't do nothing, bro.
Nah,
like,
for real.
I'm sitting here like, damn, I can't even touch her. You know what I mean? My wife was staying at the hospital fucking all, and I couldn't do it.
Damn.
But the stuff that he did for us as a family during that time, and he took care of us at the end of our career. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 for 30 at 35.
Damn.
3 for 30, Mr. Brown. Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's live, Mr. Brown. Shout out to him, bro.
Shout out to Mr. Brown.
After taking on that responsibility, after, like you said, hearing all that and doing those type of things, bro, you can't do nothing but salute that. You know what I'm saying?
And I was still, and the funny, I was still on bullshit. Like, and he was like, Adam, just need to leave you alone. And to this day, I don't know if he said something to anybody else, but I've never been wrong when I walked in Mr. Brown's office. I'm talking about now, I'm walking in like, sorry, Mr. Brown,
Yeah.
I had too much to fucking drink. They was being a little aggressive. Yeah. He's like, no, Adam, they just need to leave you alone.
He understood.
And but he's one of those guys that's always gonna have a soft spot in my heart and for our family because he is one of the dopest individuals in the world, bro. Like, he don't say too much, but you know how you got one of them people that don't say too much, but when they say something, you be like,
you gotta listen.
Yeah. So he's one of those guys.
Damn. Nah, that's real. Shout out to Mr. Brown, man. That's live. He got that impact on you, bro. Yeah. You have one of the fastest 40s. 4.27. How you I ain't have that now. Like, how you get that? Like, where that come from?
See, that's what I'm telling you. It's levels to the
so
shit.
that'll take you to the 6th round from not getting nothing. Okay, I understood for sure.
But no, man, I just work hard.
Yeah.
In high school, I really didn't lift weights because I was in the middle of doing so many activities. And I met Coach Mike Bowers, who taught me a lot about taking care of your body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's one of the best in the world right now. He goes around the world helping paraplegics get back walking and everything. But yeah, Mike Bowers, I will give him like all of the credit when it comes to speed. He used to call me Lightning. But yeah, Mike Bowers from West Virginia, he gets all the credit for like teaching me how to take care of my body and being ready. You gotta be ready, bro. Like, that's the biggest thing what us as black athletes lack sometimes because we try to get ready rather than stand ready.
Yeah, yeah.
All the other athletes, they spending $100,000 on their body, off season, acupuncture, whatever they, you know what I mean, they forte is. Even shit, you just heard what quarterback boy from Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He just came out and said, take Osawosca.
He take everything.
Which is a form of what is it called? Hypnotize or get whatever it is. It make you you know what it is, like woozy or delusional, or whatever the word I'm looking for. But like they spend these Bosa, like they spend millions of dollars on their body. Like now, like let's use LeBron.
You know he moved $1 million every offseason.
LeBron say he spend $1 million on his body every offseason. Like we didn't have that when we.
Nah, for sure.
We didn't understand the role of taking care of your body.
So he kind of gave you that cheat code when he told you that.
Yeah.
That was a big key.
And the cold tub and all of that shit, you know what I mean, to make sure that you can be not sore the next day.
Yeah.
Well, I played 14 years. I played 14 years, bro, and had 2 neck surgeries. There's no way that you get through that and don't understand the shit about taking care of your body.
What made you not quit though? Like when you had to get them surgery, what made you like when you got to them points where it was great for you or you feeling like dang, like what made you want to keep going?
Bro, I ain't never quit it in nothing.
So you couldn't stop being.
I've never quit it.
Yeah.
Maybe because I've never quit it. Maybe if I would have quit it one time,
you know what it felt like.
You know what I mean? But like I've never quit it, and anything I've done, I don't even know how I feel to quit. Like even when they told me when I got suspended and shit, they was like, "Oh, he's never gonna play again." Yeah, whatever. I'm still gonna get the laugh last. I did. Had neck surgery. They say he'll never play again. I did
it.
I've never understood anybody or whoever's with it with the quitting thing. You know what I mean? Like when Devontae did that shit with the coach, quit at halftime. I didn't even understand that because personally. When you're a winner, you see somebody do that shit. That mean, he been practicing those habits already.
You know, you've been there before. You've done that.
He already done quit before in a whole bunch of other different things. So that's the difference, I guess, between me and the rest of these motherfuckers around here. I don't understand about quitting. I don't know nothing about losing. Yeah, I might lose a game, but I don't lose the overall game. You get what I'm saying?
I lose the battle.
I might lose a quarter,
but
I'm not talking about like real football sports. I'm talking about life now. Like I might lose a quarter, but I'm not gonna lose the game.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's real.
So mentally, I'm willing to do whatever I got to do to not lose the game. Whatever that means, sacrificing, whatever I got to do, I'm willing to do it, and I'm willing to do it without. I'm not afraid to fail. That's the best.
That's a difference right now.
So if I'm not afraid to fail, who gives a fuck?
And failing is not quitting though. Failing is not quitting either.
You get what I'm saying? No, quitting is different.
Yeah.
I'm talking about failing. Like I gave this shit 110% and it didn't work. All right, cool. I can deal with that. But I can't deal with giving it 110% and then backing up right before it might take off or it don't take off. That's quitting.
Yeah.
So like I don't know nothing about that quitting shit. And anybody know me, anybody know that the motherfuckers I hang around, when they hang around me, I'm an upbeat person. I don't do quitting. I don't do quitting. That's just not our forte.
We ain't doing that.
I mean, we ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that.
We ain't doing no quitting. We ain't doing no joning. We ain't without that ain't us. We grown over here.
Yeah.
Like we gonna respect each other, and we gonna win by any means necessary.
We gotta win.
We gotta win.
I like that.
Yeah,
I beat over. I just gotta get there. It don't matter how we win. We just gotta win.
Just gotta win. And sometimes you might not win up here as great as you wanted to, but you finished it and you won.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it ain't about getting rich overnight. Sometimes it's about
having that shit
building a brand and showing motherfuckers that, y'all said we couldn't do this. We did that.
Yeah.
This one made $2 million, right? That's cool. Who cares? This one made nothing, but it's successful. We ain't paying for it no more.
Yeah. You know.
This one over here took off through the roof. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This one right here, it's a baby, so it's getting nurtured right now, but it's still doing good because it's profiting.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, so like that's what we on, bro. Like
that's real.
Anything
that's
we doing, anything I'm associated with people wise, like we gonna go through seasons, but shit, we gonna win.
That's live. That's real. What's some advice? You know, I know you first round 6 pick. What's some advice that you can give a young guy who may be having that type of money? Some advice that you can give them about how to control themselves and, you know, getting all that money at a time, or even some lessons that you can give someone that gives a large amount of money at one time. Some advice, you know?
Well, you really cannot tell people what to do with their money.
Yeah.
But if I had something that I wanted to tell one of my boys, or keep the circle a circle. You know what I mean? You know, whatever your spending habit was, keep it. Everybody, you know, we're gonna splurge and do different things, but keep your circle your circle. And like we teaching our kids financial literacy.
Yeah.
This big fat guy back here in the back. Well, he's not fat no more, I shouldn't say that, but teach our kids. We're teaching the credit thing. We're teaching how to balance if you're only making $500 these next 2 weeks and you ain't getting no more money. This card only got $500.
Showing you how to.
You need to figure out, like, you're in school fucking 5 days out of the week. There's no way you should be running out $500 in 2 weeks.
But nobody was teaching us that when I was in school, though. Like, it's good that you're doing that, bro, because I'm just not learning this game, bro, 2 years ago from a guy who I look at as a mentor, you know?
I was telling my wife, like, this is the part that, well, thank God that I've had my ups and downs and this and that, boom, 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 boom. But, like, when I first got in, like, you gotta realize, bro, I was in college. When I went to West Virginia, I'm trying to figure out how to get a bank account, all of that, you know? Got people sending money on Western Union. Bro, I didn't even know what a bank account was. My first bank account, I got some money from the Western Union, and I had to have a card to do something at the school to, like, ride the train. Like, you had to have a card. You couldn't pay the cash. You had to have, like, a debit card. And I had the money. I'm like, damn, what do I was literally like lost. I didn't know. First thing I went and did, I went and bought a fucking Xbox. Put $200 on the Xbox card. So I'm thinking like, yeah, this is a Visa right here. So I go up there to the fucking school thing, run the Xbox up. Not working. Take my ass back to the Kroger. I'm like, yo, I know I just put $200. She's like, well,
on this card, man.
This is a game card.
Bruh. He got 200 VC on the game card.
Bro, so never forget this. So the lady tell me, she's like, well, this is what you can do. It's a BBT bank that's connected to the Kroger. You can go in there, take them your ID, and tell them you want to set up a student account. Or you can go right here and get like a little Visa MasterCard and do that. And I asked the lady, you know, I'm so patient there. I'm like, oh, so which one is gonna be quicker? She's like, well, if you go get this card off this thing over here, you gotta scratch it off, call the 1-800 number, giving them now, like, oh fuck, that's
nah, you already got me.
So I went into the BB&T bank, set up. Actually, it only took like 10 minutes. And the lady said, you want checks? I was like, what are those?
Now I don't know what this is.
The lady give me a whole
they gave you a
box
headache,
of
ain't it,
checks.
bro?
I'm like, oh shit, we got money now. Didn't know that. Hey, look, boy, these checks work for what you put in this account. But yeah, that was my first time, like, getting an account and everything. But that's my point with my boys. Like, we need to know. When I got in the lead, they said, here, this card right here is not gonna run out. This is an Amex black card. It does fucking run out if you don't pay it.
Nah, for real.
If you don't, you know what I mean?
That's how I go.
Balance and check.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a big thing that we're teaching because all our kids are superstars. We just had Trent and Junie just walked in Fashion Week in New York.
Damn.
You get paid for that.
Yeah.
So you gotta explain
That's different
that.
too, bro.
And I'm talking about a 4-year-old and a 12-year-old, bro.
Damn.
And then with the boys, you know, I got the number 1 receiver in the nation, which is Man. And Bubba is probably top 100 in his grade class. Real probably in the top 100 too. And then my niece, Saini, she's definitely top 15 in her class.
That's good that you got that going on, bro. That's live. You got that knit group you showing like.
Yeah, and my daughter here, Naya balling too. Naya
doing something different.
Definitely in the top in her class.
That's live. I know that, you know, you did a move for one of your friends, rest in peace, Chris. You adopted his kids.
Yeah, it wasn't really it was more of a family thing. It wasn't like just me. It was me, my wife, Saini. So this was like a collective. I'm going to say Saini. I'm going to say Laney. This was a collective group effort. You know,
that's love, bro.
I know everybody's saying what I'm doing. Yeah, I did ultimately come up with the idea, but like
you had a team though.
Yeah, but my wife. Yeah, she should get a lot of that credit because she got to cook more now.
Yeah, shouts out to her too. I know she play a big role, bro. Shouts out to her.
More than that. Yeah, drinks, more food. Shit, we spending $7,500.
Yeah,
on food.
I know it's tough.
Kroger, send us some food. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah,
but yeah, so it's all a group effort, man.
Yeah,
it's a great. We all love each other. We laugh together. We cry together. We got a couple of things that we're working on now that we just shot that you guys will get to see soon. But
okay, can't wait. That's tough. I know you do podcasting now.
Yeah.
You into the media, the entertainment.
New media.
How you liking it?
It's really good, man. Shout out to my boy Brandon Marshall.
Yes, sir.
My dog.
Shouts out to Brandon.
Yeah, I'm an Athlete. We got the podcast, I'm an Athlete, and then we also have Sirius Radio. I'm an Athlete Tonight. Leach Dujabo, myself, Brandon Marshall, Antoine Walker, Brandon Flowers, Shady McCoy.
Yeah.
We got a good little lineup, but like,
nah, man, y'all make some dope content, bro.
This is a side that the people don't get to see.
Nah, for real.
Like, I hardly ever sit down and talk to people like this long, unless I'm working. Before the new media thing, you know, they was controlling everything. Like, they can control the narrative or how everything was seen. And they will only give you certain platforms to speak on. And when you're going to speak on the big platforms, they chop the whole fucking interview down.
You already know.
Play the pieces that they want to play.
That they want to push out.
Which they still get to control the narrative. So I love the new media thing. I love what we're doing with I'm Athlete and I'm Athlete Tonight. Also doing Believe with the Bengals on Bally Sports in Ohio. So I got a lot of things going on. Also got the Pack podcast that's airing next Thursday is our first episode. Thursday or Wednesday? Wednesday, which is basically trying to open up this line between athletes and musicians.
Okay.
About the cannabis, because it's way more people that are dealing with the cannabis side than people think.
Definitely.
Whether or not they want people to know because of the different brands that they're dealing with.
They like to keep it like that, discreet.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at with Pack Got the Pack, mental health, and trying to just let different athletes,
which is a serious thing,
pour in on the outreach. Yeah. I'm almost thinking like, you know how they got Masked Singer, and I probably shouldn't tell y'all this live, but same way they got Masked Singer, I would like to have athletes sitting here talking with us with a mask on, either taking an edible or smoking, and you know, you try to guess who it is.
Yeah.
Because
that'd be tough.
This cannabis thing is big. And
huge,
it's saving lives.
Industry,
it's way better than all these other different drugs they're giving us right now.
Nah, for real. When they reached out to you for the podcasting, was it like an immediate like, oh yeah, I'm on it, like let's do it, or was you like like did you care about the opinion of others, or was it like nah, I ain't really trying to get back in front of the camera again?
Oh no, it was an automatic go with me and Brandon, because me and Brandon had already had a relationship.
Yeah, that's live.
So like and I ain't gonna get into all the details.
Yeah.
I the one who gave Brandon that idea to start the podcast. You know what I mean? When you see him, ask him, say, Brandon, who gave you that idea?
He gonna have to say Pat.
100%.
Nah, that's
one of them anyway. You know, he probably has some more people, but
that's
yeah,
tough.
Me and Brandon have always been like this. We've been nominated for different awards from our previous interviews, so it was a no-go. It was a no-brainer for me.
That's live. That's good, man. I know you talk about a lot of your upbringing, where you come from, Bankhead. I know a lot of people, you know, I'm familiar with it, but a lot of people may not. It's an area that, you know, not a lot of people see, like the different side. You know what I'm saying? So describe like the upbringing and how you grew up.
So I was born in Bankhead, and my dad ended up passing away right in front of me.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. So we stayed there until I was about 6, 7. Then we moved to Boat Rock. You know, Boat Rock was same thing. Thunder Zone. You know what I mean? Actually, everybody who stayed in Boat Rock when I was staying in Boat Rock, stay in the 9 right now. Shout out to the 9 on the show.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
Shout out to
my
the bros
in the 9, man.
Shout out to the bros.
Big Goon, You Smell Me Walk, T-Bone. Oh, y'all, man. You know, y'all know what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, back then we didn't think about how dangerous it was because we was living in it. You know what I mean? Now that we're older, you go back and look like, God damn, we was living.
I survived that.
Shit was Vietnam.
I survived that.
During that time, bro, you didn't think about that shit because you was so much into
just living
everyday life.
Just living.
Like, that was a normal thing to see whatever was going on.
Nah, that's real. That's real. Did you? I know, like you into rapping and stuff now.
Yeah.
Was that you know in the younger days when that started, or was that something that you into just now?
Actually, I've dibbed and dabbled in the rapping thing, and I was done. Burner is the one who got me doing this right now. And
hey, that what I heard last night. I just know that what I heard last night.
Burner,
that was hard.
Burner is the one who got me doing this, so I'm doing this because Burner told me to do it. And Burner's a smart guy. He's on Forbes list. Shit, I want to be on Forbes list. Sound like, say, what you say? Go ahead and put out a song.
Okay.
Talk about the weed. Talk about mental health. Tell a little bit of your struggle, and uplift the people. Sound like a no-brainer to me.
Positive music, hey man.
Yeah,
I know how to do that.
I can do that easy. Easy.
No,
shout out to Burner and Burner We Trust.
For sure.
I'm gonna drop the EP. I've been thinking about this for the last 2 days. January 15th on Martin Luther King birthday because I got a dream.
Yeah, for sure. What are some of your other hobbies that you like doing outside of you know handling your business and doing your podcast?
Very good fisherman.
Oh, you like to fish?
Love to fish.
Okay.
Ride 4-wheelers. I'm a decent golfer. I'm an advocate shit talker. Only in the house, like amongst the house. I can draw. I can draw pretty good.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm a pretty decent drawer. I love riding horses.
So you really got some country boy in you too, cause I be on that too. But you really got some country in you.
I'm really like
walk out the house with no socks, no shoes on, country boy type of deal. Like I know J talking about riding horses.
Yeah, I'm country.
I can draw and ride horses.
Yeah, I'm actually the totally opposite probably of what people think.
Yeah.
Because most people look at me with that stigma of like, oh, he's just a fake gangster or
high here, whatever. Yeah.
And totally opposite.
And that's why I wanted to sit down because I know that.
Yeah, like totally opposite of what they think. But you just gotta, you can't read the cover. You gotta get a chance to read the book.
That's real.
You get what I'm saying?
That's real. That's live. I know. I knew it had to be some country in there. You do a lot of giving back. I know that you spoke on a lot that you have a indoor facility that you help with, training kids, but not just sports like football, but every sport.
Yeah, we have J24 up in Ohio. I'm fucking shutting it down. I'm letting y'all know I'm going to the city. I'm moving away from the country. I'm going to the city. All right? And I ain't gonna tell y'all why. But yeah, I got J24. I'm just bullshitting, but me and my wife, well, I came up with the idea of doing a little training facility. I was like, yo, I had to pay for my kids to train somewhere anyway. Mm-hmm. Why not open somewhere nice that ain't nothing like this on my side of town and give back to the community? So we opened up J24, which we've had an unbelievable response from the neighborhood and the community. But yeah, man, it's been good. It's been good. So we just working.
Nah, that's for sure. That's live, man. I know you working also on your own strand too, your own weed strand.
Well, the weed strand is out. The Pacman.
Yes, sir.
It's in all cookie stores in LA on the 27th.
Make sure y'all go get that. I want you to tell me if it's locked up or will it be a good rep. I'm gonna name some receiver's name.
All right.
DeAndre Hopkins.
That's a good rep. That's my boy.
Okay.
That's a good rep right there. That's
okay.
That's a good rep.
Amari Cooper.
Locked up.
Okay, straight up and down.
Locked up.
Got to see you.
Yeah, locked up.
Hands on.
I love Amari Cooper. That's my boy.
Steve Smith.
Locked up. By
hands on.
Anything. Locked up with hands, gloves.
Whatever. Odell Beckham.
I'm gonna leave Odell where you at. That's a good rep.
Okay.
That's a good rep.
Okay. You know, he got a little sauce.
I'm just saying, you gotta realize when I play Odell, he was in his prime.
Yeah.
And that was kind of toward my last, but that's a good rep.
You put your hands on, it's gonna be a man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but like they smart with Odell because he emotion and he's good off the ball. Like you could tell that he played soccer and did all that shit because it's 1-2. Him and Chad Johnson, I would say, this is just my opinion. When it comes to being like crafty, as far as they doing their own shit, but they know where to be at the same time.
Them two like that.
Them two.
That's tough.
As far as feet work, yeah. Chad by far the best player that I've ever seen when it comes to a wide receiver with feet work. There's no, I don't give a damn who you name, man. Chad Johnson, his feet work, coming off the ball,
Different. Different.
That shit was way different. And I was really good because my feet was good. Playing basketball.
Nah, for real.
I could soft pedal and then just pretty much wait till they declare because I was fast. But yeah, Chad and Odell with that old fake ass. Yeah, they was probably Chad by far was the best.
Okay. Antonio Brown.
That's good work.
Devontae Adams. I just want to know for the young cats.
I played good against him. Me and Baby had this conversation. I don't want to say easy work, but like when I played him, I had the whole game. I did my thing.
Straight up and down.
You know what I mean? So
straight up and down.
I ain't trying to say it's easy work, but
for sure.
It's a good matchup.
Okay. Now, if you could, you're a coach.
Yeah.
If you could build your secondary, you get 2 corners and 2 safeties.
My 2 safeties.
Who you grabbing to get on them islands? And who you grabbing to have in the back?
First of all, would be Reggie Nelson.
Okay.
And Taylor, who passed away. Sean Taylor.
Okay.
Then would be my 2 safeties. Do I get to pick myself or not?
I mean, you the coach.
All right, so I can't pick myself.
Nah, you the coach.
Cornerback wise, I'm gonna go Revis.
Oh, I like you. Now that's hard, bro. It's a lot of corners. But you already named Revis.
I'm talking about like who I play with or play. I'm not going to Dion and all them.
Okay.
I'm asking you. Let's go Revis.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Revis. Right now,
who gonna get on the other side?
I'm gonna go Asante Samuels.
Hey, you cold.
I'm gonna go Asante Samuels on the other side. Well, that's kind of older. Hold on, let me pick a more modern. If I go Revis, right now Gilmore is.
Hey, Steph. Hey, he like that though.
But if I had to pick, I'm gonna pick 2 right now.
Okay, look.
I'm gonna go Patrick Surtain Jr.
I like him. I like 2. 2 like that. 2 like that. 2 like that.
2 is like
2 is like that.
So we go Patrick Surtain Jr. star on one corner.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I gotta put Ramsey over there just because of experience, and I trust him. He might have a bad play here and there, but he's a fucking good player.
Come on, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm putting Jalen over here. I'm having him, you know, and I'm going Slay.
I like Slay, but I was gonna put Slay in the slot.
I like that too.
I like that too.
Slay is nice, bro.
What?
Ooh, that boy nice.
Hey, listen, I just had a chance to have Slay on the show in Philly. Mm-hmm. Slay is real deal.
Man, he is the technique, feet work.
That stuff we was just talking about, smart.
He don't panic when the ball in the air.
He's patient at the
Come on, man.
So, all right, I'll take that back then. So, look, we go Slay.
Okay.
I'll take Ramsey out of there.
Okay,
Slay better than Ramsey.
But is you going to really forget about that young boy?
We should put Slay in the slot, bro. Put Ramsey out there.
Okay.
And put Surtain over there.
But what about that young cat from New York, man?
Yeah.
That Sauce.
Talking about Sauce?
He done seen him and he done locked him up. I had to see it and I seen it. I gotta give him his credit.
Sauce have won on my Sirius XM. He's won the Chef hat 2 times. So he's playing unbelievable ball right now. But like
for his size though.
He big, he long.
But I'm just saying though, he ain't got like the physical. You may look at him and think he ain't got the philicality and he won't bang with.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? But he gonna bang with you.
You gotta realize I've been watching Sauce and critiquing him since he been at UC.
Yeah, from Cincinnati, yeah.
So I'm biased a Sauce fan. You get what I'm saying? Like, what'd you say, baby? Well, don't say nothing bad about Sauce, boy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So he's tall, he's lanky, he's really good with his feet. And the thing that surprised me more than anything is that he'll come up and hit.
For real.
I didn't know.
Me, bro, that's what I'm telling you.
No fucking clue.
That's what I'm telling you.
He was going to be coming up and dropping that whole 185 like that, bro.
I'm telling you.
Like, so, yeah, I'm a big Sauce fan, so I don't know. It's hard, bro. I would go with that lineup that I said. Though.
Nah, for sure. We're gonna have him come out. If we need anything, we got him.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Yeah.
But nah, man, I appreciate you coming to rock with us, man. I appreciate you giving me, some time before you, get back on that road. You know what I'm saying? Anything you got going on now, man, that you want to let the people know?
Just tune in, man. packoutthepack.com. Stay. What's the word?
Tapped in.
Tapped in. Mm-hmm. You tapped in, we tapped in.
Yes, sir.
For us, by us. Not FUBU, but for us, by us.
For sure.
Let's help each other. So I'm all for that, man. I appreciate you for having us. It's been dope, bro.
Nah, it's real.
It's just the beginning.
For sure. I appreciate you, my boy.
Yeah, Subski.
100.